Hello, welcome back to the S90, the Volvo S90 that is. This video is, well, probably quite straightforward from the title. It is time to see what Pilot Assist really is made of. Real world Pilot Assist, which I'm looking forward to using because I've never really used any. I haven't actually used autonomous, or in this case semi-autonomous driving technology yet. So I'm looking forward to using it and seeing what it is about, and having a little bit of fun taking my feet off the pedal and trusting this thing to stop. Volvo don't give too much away on their website and things like that. In fact, they say, welcome to the world of semi-autonomous driving, courtesy of the S90's adaptive cruise control with Pilot Assist. The progressive system of camera and radar technologies regulates speed and direction with a combination of automatic acceleration, braking and steering. This makes staying in lane and negotiating stop-start traffic effortless, even at speeds of up to 80 miles an hour. That's worth noting here as well. Also says the driver bears responsibility for how the car is controlled, as well as maintaining the correct distance and speed even when Pilot Assist is being used. So I'm going to set up the Pilot Assist right now. We have to be moving. Unavailable gear not in D. Okay, so okay, Pilot Assist. It's now, we're now in D. Unavailable, parking brake applied. Okay, now we can set Pilot Assist. Okay, now it's set to 20 miles an hour. Okay. Oh, I see. So you can set the sort of distance you want to create between yourself and the car in front with these buttons here. So it's saying unavailable, no lead car. Interesting that when I initially set it up, it said unavailable, no lead car. So I'm guessing it needs to have something in front of it first to then be like, to then start kind of using all the sensors and the technology to set a pace. So if you're alone on the road, I don't think Pilot Assist is going to work. That's the first thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves onto some regular roads with people and see what it does. Right, we've got a van pulling out here. Whoa! Ho, ho. Okay, now it works, and now it's picking up some speed again. Right, with this van, this is terrifying. It's also pulling the car to keep it in lane. It's accelerating. There's cars moving. Okay, this is good. Now it works. Now I'm understanding how this thing works. It probably will make more sense when you get into the motorway. I don't like this lane control thing. I've never liked that. There's cars. There are cars. I had to intervene there. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. But if I've got it set to 20 here, it's going to brake for me. It is. Right, but unless that car pulls off quick enough. Yes. Okay, so in moving traffic, it's a bit better. Let me up the speed to 25. God, this is terrifying. Red light! Now this is where the last problem was. Nope, it's reacting this time. Okay, that's better. This is it's keeping it quite a bit of a distance. Not this person behind me is right in the boot, but Pilot Assist, good for so far, so it's been okay. It's doing 25, the speed limit here is 30, so we're going to turn it up to 30 a bit because I'm being overtaken by trucks. But it seems to be working. Had a bit of a scare in there. I think it's mainly designed for motorways, dual carriageways, or kind of big roads like this, not your high, you know, just your regular red light. Right, I'm going to ask it to give me more distance between me and the car ahead. So that was the first experience on just kind of normal public roads, like, you know, main road into town and things like that. It had a little bit of confusion as we kind of, because there was a bus lane on the left and the lane stopped and the lanes merged. It had a bit of confusion over that, particularly because cars were in the bus lane early. So it was kind of like, well, there's no cars ahead of us in our lane, although we were about to merge, and that's where I had to kind of intervene. From what my understanding of Pilot Assist is that this reacts to, like it says, it needs a lead car, so it needs to have cars ahead of you. You need to have a car ahead of you. You can't just activate Pilot Assist, and, you know, don't mistake it for Tesla's autopilot. Basically, it isn't that. It's not that. It's Pilot Assist. It won't drive. It won't do everything for you. It will do some things. But we're going to get onto the motorway now. Alright, small adjustments on the steering wheel. My hands are off. It's semi-autonomous, not fully, but it says it will keep you in lane. This is the future of apply steering. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing it said apply steering came up on the, I'm guessing it sensed that I hadn't made a steering input, or maybe the steering wheel can sense when there's no hands on it. But it said to me apply steering, so I'm guessing it was just kind of making sure that I was still awake. Look at that. That's insane. That's so good. My hands are not on the wheel. It's telling me to apply steering again. Okay, yes. It just kind of wants to make sure that you're not, because it's not fully autonomous, it wants to make sure that you're still here, actually paying attention to the act of driving. If cars can do this, yes, I'm here. Now it's adjusting the speed, 63 now, because it's now adjusting to the car ahead of me. But it's pretty good. This is pretty good. This is so good. This is brilliant. This is fantastic. I've never experienced this before. This actually it's incredible. It's fantastic. So this is Pilot Assist. It's telling me to apply steering again. This is Pilot Assist. My hands are off the wheel. It's making steering adjustments. It's kept it because it's cruise control. It's kept it at a consistent speed. It has adjusted the speed slightly for cars ahead and things like that. But how do we change lanes here? Okay, now to change lanes, the automatic sort of steering assistance comes off. But it's keeping us in lane here. Look at this. Going around a little bend here, it's keeping us in lane. It's getting on the brakes a bit now because we've got a slow van in front of us. It's telling me to apply steering, it's fine. So we're now doing 58 miles an hour. It's slowed us down very nicely because there's a van and a lorry in front. Now I'm going to just override this. Oh, okay. Now that I've changed lanes, the car wanted to accelerate. Alright, so it's giving us a pull on the wheel again. This is really good technology, and it's so funny because I was reading the owner's guide and I was looking online to get I was expecting a 1500 word comprehensive breakdown of Pilot Assist, and I wasn't able to find one online. I'm sure there is one in the press release, which I'll probably speak on in a voiceover over this footage, but there wasn't really anything else to say other than a few small words they had. But it's a very good system and a good technology to have, and it's live. What's exciting about technology, particularly autonomous tech, is that in some cars it is live right now. This technology is here. It's not on a stand at a motor show being spoken about coming in about 2-3 years time. It's here right now, and that is just, I think it's fantastic. I really do. Right, so I'm going to change lanes here. car now pulling in front of me. We'll see how this adjusts. So it's come off the throttle now and it's slowing down. It's very clever. It's very clever. It really is, and it's just so aware of the environment. Oh, it's picking up the speed here. Okay. I'm not sure it was aware of the fact we were merging. Okay, we're going around the corner. We're going around the corner. What's it gonna do? It's not gonna do much. Again, this is just assisted steering. As if, yes. If you take your hands off, you will have to do the work. Okay, dokie. That was a little bit terrifying. Semi-autonomous, James. Semi-autonomous. Pilot Assist. We are going to get off the motorway. Alright, so now it's telling me, it's kind of like, whoa, what's the speed, James? I don't know, 30? Right, I'm going to disengage Pilot Assist. Now we're off the road, off the motorway, and I am going to deal with the task of driving myself. So I think it's definitely better suited for motorways, dual carriageways and things like that. And I think that on roads like this, because there are more corners, sharper corners, motorway corners are a little bit more drawn out, because they're a lot smaller, sharper corners and things like that, it doesn't really adjust the speed. Obviously it can't sense, because I think it works with, like I said, lead cars. It doesn't really sense that there's a brick wall ahead, more so than it being a car that's kind of moving and things like that. But nonetheless, it is still very good technology on this car. It's still a fantastic system to have, and a great assist, most definitely. Pilot Assist, living up to its name.